So tasty.
Good evening, everybody. It's Monday night here at Beyond the Airways, the Infinity Project. That means it's time to start another long work week, but hey, let's put it this way. At least for the most part, people won't be freezing their asses off.
Thank
But now
God.
comes the fun part.
And don't forget,
Getting broken pipes fixed.
Mm-hmm.
don't forget, guys, one day down.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yep, anyway, it is Monday. That means it's time for Monday Mania. I mean, we got crazy highlights, crazy lowlights, and so forth and so on. We'll talk about that a little later. But let's get to the
Even crazy
intros.
low lives.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by five of my crazy cohorts. To my immediate right, no, in my case, left on my screen, I've got my resident star child, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy Monday,
And
if you
over
can
to,
call it that.
yeah, well, in my case, it is, and I'll explain why in a minute. But over to my right, do I get this right? There we go. We got Joker and Oracle. Hello, Mike and Ash.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday.
Then below on my bottom left is our master and creator Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
yeah. And I want to say before we really get started, apologies if I'm eating
Hmm.
on air. We just got done I just got done cooking supper, and it's a pretty damn tasty supper.
Nothing
Hey,
wrong
I've
with
eaten
that.
Mania before.
That's okay because I put on the social eating tag.
All right. Also in our also
The
to
social eating tag.
I'll
I don't
explain
get
after
it either,
intros.
Janet.
all right. Anyway, to the bottom right we have our resident B button John. Hello, John.
Hey, Shirley.
And guess what? We have Lala in the chat room.
Hi,
Hi,
Lala.
Lala.
What about, oh, didn't
We
mean
got
to.
Sajo there too,
Okay.
and I gotta say, I gotta make mention that Lala had a job meeting today.
And how'd it go, Lala?
Hey, let me know. Hey, if you want in on Zoom, let me know. I'll get you in here. And there's JJ. Hey, JJ.
Hi, lady.
Hey, Sasha. Could I explain the social eating tag really
Yes,
quick?
please.
So, social eating, as it is, people eating on stream. Normally, that was not allowed back in the early days of Twitch, but they made a tag to allow people to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Why
Yeah.
Thank you
wouldn't it
for
be
enlightening.
allowed?
Okay, Lala wants
I
in,
don't know,
so
John. Don't.
all right, Lala
Don't.
does want in, so let me give her. Let me
Again.
get a chance to get her in here. Give me a second. Keep talking amongst yourselves, please.
But why wasn't it allowed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe too much belching.
I
Either
don't
that or
know. Again, early
potentially,
days of Twitch. I don't know. It was
I
early
have a
days.
theory. They're worried about brand names popping up in their videos and copyright infringement from that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that could be it.
That makes sense.
It's the only reason I can think of.
That makes sense actually, but I'm gonna say this. My our supper tonight was is and was home homemade beefy mac made it, but we don't have milk, so I had to make a substitution,
Okay.
and we did cream of chicken soup instead of milk.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And Lala is now officially here in the Zoom call.
Hi,
Hey,
Lala.
Hey.
Gotta ask, how are Tinky Winky, Dibsy, and Poe doing?
Oh, had to make a Teletubby reference, didn't you, John?
If she's gonna go by Lala, it's gonna be too tempting. I'm sorry.
That's
Hey,
okay.
hey, look. It's no problem. Everybody said that, and even I got on my birthday. I had a birthday roast, and somebody got my picture with the yellow shirt,
Oh,
and
nice.
one guy's like, he was like, "You 30? Like you 35 years old?" I said, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Is this you wearing a yellow shirt?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, I think you need to call. I think you need to call whoever's running the Teletubbies and tell them to give Lala your shirt back. I'm like, I'm like,
Well,
what?
hey, It's better than Barney the dinosaur.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
True.
by the way, you guys, I got some good news.
What's up?
Mhm.
What?
Today's supper is cat approved.
Aw,
Oh,
Aw.
cool.
You show us Matt enjoying himself.
There he
Oh,
is.
Aw.
Hi, Maddie.
Maddie.
my
And he's like, I'm
Maddie
just
Cool.
chilling.
I see the bottom of somebody's foot. I don't see Maddie, but I do see the bottom of your foot.
I
Oh,
see
there.
Maddie's head. I see Maddie's head moving. There you go. He's just.
Oh, that's not Sarah's foot. That's Maddie's backside.
Yeah.
Maddie.
All
He
right.
can taste the burb.
Okay, Lala, I think you said you wanted to explain the job meeting, right?
Yes, the job meeting is mainly a home-based travel business. And here's why that I got into it. I was at Best Buy. There was this lady named Miss Yvonne. She was looking for a printer for her job. So I showed her the best printer that was mainly for her job, and she can go with the Instant Ink program. She signed up. Then we got into a conversation, and she says, "Are you working at any other job?" And I said, "Nope. This is the only job I got." She says, "Here's my business card. You give me a call." Soon as I gave her a call, I said I was interested. I got into the meeting. They explained it. I signed up. Guys, I'm telling you right now, getting free vacation, and also when you work your way up to the top, you either get choices. You either get a free car, free yacht, a free motor coach, or you get your own vacation home.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Cool.
So,
Have to see.
And
Hey, I got
Sandra's
a
in the chat,
question,
but,
Lala.
but before you go on, Sandra's in the chat room now, too. Hey, Sanjo.
Hey, Sandra. Hey,
hi,
Sasha.
Sanjo.
You checked to make sure it was legit.
Yes, it is. It's BBB. It's BBB.
Better Business
It's
Bureau
BB.
approved. That's good.
Okay,
Yes.
the reason I ask that is the yacht, the car, etc. To me, now I'm not debasing you, Lala, but to me it sounded too good to be true.
That's what I thought the first time when I went to the meeting, but when they explained it thoroughly, I was like, oh. I said, okay, let me give this a try. I looked it up. Yep, they're BBB approved. I signed up. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you really, really want to get into this, and I understand you guys are struggling, we are all struggling. But if you come to the meeting and listen, and mainly listen to Lorenzo and listen to Miss Yvonne, they will explain it thoroughly to you because they did it with me. If it wasn't for
Okay.
Miss Yvonne, I would have never got into it in the first place.
What is it?
Truly,
Yes.
tell Lala your news.
Okay, I got some news for myself. I want to make a big announcement here. I got a text message from a company called Ciox Healthcare. Yes, it is real. It is based out of Alpharetta, Georgia. I checked it. They saw my resume. They wanted to have a talk with me. So I had an online interview, all done by this app. It's called Wire. It's basically Messenger for actual business, for real. We went through the interview. I answered all the questions. They have hired me as an administrative assistant. Here's the best part: I get to work from home.
Hey, hey, hey.
And let's just say she is going to have enough to help her out big time.
Oh yeah. I really
Praise
probably should.
God.
I don't know if I should say it on the air because usually that kind of thing.
Hey, wait till after the if you guys want to find out how much this is going to help her, stick around after the show.
Yeah, because I think it's probably not a good idea to tell.
No,
the
no,
amounts
no, no,
on
no,
the
no,
show.
no.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, but
I
I
Jimmy, you
do.
kind of froze up on me.
Yeah, but I do start at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So
Congratulations, Shirley.
thank you.
High five, girlfriend.
Yes,
Yeah.
things are starting to look
Oh.
up. Things are looking up just a little bit now. It's like, because
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest. Friday night after the show, I felt like I'll even tell you the truth. I felt like I was about ready to give up.
And then I told you to just keep. Didn't we all tell you to just keep trying?
Mm-hmm.
Or to quote Dory, keep on swimming, swimming,
Just
keep
keep
on
swimming.
swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I
Because
keep
I
gotta
swimming.
say,
Just keep swimming.
I gotta say, it's a good thing that you didn't quit because I would have gotten on you if you would have.
I know.
Hey guys, I'm not garbling, am I?
No.
No, not
No,
at all.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're doing great.
Am I garbling?
No, you're
No.
not
no,
either.
A little
Excuse the
bit
burp.
ago, Shirley froze up on me, and I was worried.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
no.
the
I
actual
think
mind
Shirley was
reaction just
concentrating
froze.
on something. But anyway,
Also,
anybody else have anything to say?
Quick
I
thing,
got some.
Mashana, what is
Yeah,
it? The company. First off, what'd you say the name of it was?
it's Surge 365.
Okay, what are they going to have you doing?
I'm gonna be a social business associate, mainly helping people booking their vacations, and plus I get paid doing it.
Okay,
All
Kind of
right.
like a travel agency.
Yes.
that's cool.
Mhm.
Because let's face it, now everybody's getting, the vaccines rolling out now and so forth. There's a good chance the vacations will be coming back and probably coming back big.
That's what Mr. Lorenzo said in the meeting today.
Even the vacations like the cruises could be still be social distanced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, thinking of cruises, I saw something wild a couple days ago. Do you know we got cruise ships now that almost dwarf the Titanic?
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we do.
That surprised the hell out of me because I thought,
Well, Shannon, you remember my reaction when we saw the Carnival Fantasy, right?
It was like, holy shit. That was your reaction.
Yeah, it's like,
Holy
that's the
fucking
ship?
shit.
Like, that's the ship? Wow, that thing is big.
It's
Maddie's going into my bowl now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no,
nice.
it's
Maddie.
like,
But it's the kind
holy
of thing
fucking
where you
shit.
think that thing must have made sea levels rise by 2 feet as soon as it set to was put to sea.
All I know is, sure, I'd never been on a cruise before. She'd never been on a cruise before, and it's like, I just watched you do this, Shirley, a little bit at a
Yeah.
time.
Uh-huh.
You were like,
Just to let everybody know, I have been on a cruise.
Ooh,
I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to St. Troy. I've been to St. Charles. I've been to Bermuda. It is amazing. And sometimes when you sleep in your own room on the cruise, you feel like you don't want to go home. The cruise I went on to is the Carnival Paradise because let me tell you what. My mother is a nurse. She'd been in the nursing field for over 40 years. She was in a Nadana conference and she is on one of the flyers. She,
Ah.
she was doing one of the panels, and the guest that we had was one of the Golden Girls.
which one? Ruma
Which
Callahan?
one?
She was the one who's been it was the character who she was sleeping around with many different men.
that's
That
That's
was
Ruma
Ruma
Flanagan.
Flanagan.
That was
that
Ruma
was,
Flanagan.
yeah.
That was the one who was the special guest for the Nadana conference. But I didn't know who she was until I recognized her face and I called her out. I was going on the elevator, and when I was seeing her in the way she walked, I'm like, Blanche? Like, she's like, why, yes, darling. I said, oh my gosh. I said, I'm a huge fan. I've been watching the
Oh, in
Golden.
other words, you fangirl, didn't you?
No, I was acting
Nice.
like myself. And the reason why I recognized her was the way she walked.
Ah.
When she walked past me, I'm like, Blanche? She looked at me. She's like, well, hello there, darling. And I said, you know, I'm a big fan of you. I've been a fan since I was in diapers. She's like, oh, you a fan of the Golden Girls? I said, yes, I am. And she asked me something, and I will never forget this. She's like, who's that young lady with the glasses? She's so full of knowledge, and she's this and she's that. I said, Blanche, the one that you're talking about with the with the Coke bottle glasses and red bone and brunette hair? So like, yes, that's my mother. She's like,
Nice.
she's like, she's been in the nursing field for over 40 years. She took care of me when I was in the NICU. She's like, oh my goodness. She's like, you need to keep an eye on her. I'm like, yeah, but there's one thing you need to do. What? Do not make her angry because she's a full-blooded Washingtonian. She's like, oh, let me go ahead and get me a drink. We gonna talk later. I said, okay. Then my mom was like, Shauna, what did you
Like a
do?
video game.
I said, what? She's like, everybody said that you were all nice to everybody. I said, yeah, I ran into Blanche today. And my grandmother's like, you ran into one of the Golden Girls? I said, yeah, I ran into Blanche. She's like, oh, I need to see her. I said, Grandma, she's running around on this daggone Carnival Paradise. How in the world that you gonna be catching up to her? She's like, I got my ways. Soon as I realized it, she ran into Blanche and them got the chit chatting. Cause here's a fun fact about my grandmother. The one who always had the deeper voice, who always says, Ma,
That's
That
B.
was Rose, played by oh
B.
Maud
Arthur.
B. Arthur.
Hmm.
B. Arthur,
Unfortunately, she
my,
passed
my
away.
grandmother used to work for her.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
What is oh,
What'd you do?
My grandma used to work for her. My grandmother
How
wasn't
no offense, a house cleaner.
my grandmother wasn't made for her and her kids.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I didn't know
All
that
right.
fact until
Well,
my grandmother told
um,
me.
Okay, cool.
All right,
bro?
Frodo, what you need to say?
okay. How do I sound first off?
Good.
Perfect.
Good.
Well, all right. Enough of the early.
Okay.
We don't have really anything to discuss.
I'm glad. Um,
Okay, we lost Frodo. Can't hear a word.
actually, we do have one
Frodo,
thing that needs to be brought up. Said no to.
Okay,
Frodo,
you're okay now, but you garbled just a little bit a minute ago.
can you
Heck.
repeat what you said?
I was just gonna say the one bit of news we need to really push and let people know about quick is the fact that the Supreme Court today struck down what Donald Trump was trying to do with hiding his tax returns.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I'm not gonna make it a political argument. It isn't an argument. It's just simple. That is the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Pardon my ignorance, but
And
why are they wanting to look at his?
I'm only saying that as a fact.
Pardon my ignorance,
It's
but
the uh it's the uh it's the New York Attorney Generals that are doing an investigation into the Trump organization.
Mm-hmm.
And Donald was trying to say, no, you can't get into our personal records. And the Supreme Court was like, no.
Because every other president has released their taxes,
That's
right?
what they're doing.
Yeah, from, I think since, I think it was since FDR, maybe?
Okay.
Well, you want to know something? Why should we be the only ones who have to pay our taxes when he lives in the lap of luxury?
um, well, probably according to his tax return, he does. At least pays what he owes.
He's as rich as a foot up a bull's ass. And you think he pays his taxes on all of his earnings?
Because he's
All I know is
is-
if he's following the law, that means he's paying the taxes he owes.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
I know people like to say, "Oh, that guy
Yep.
doesn't pay enough taxes. That guy pays too much." Well, if you're following the tax law, you pay what the tax law says you owe. So you do that, you're good to go.
Unless he greased palms.
I don't know.
Okay.
If you're gonna anybody's
Speaking
gonna assert
of-
that, I say prove it.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, Frodo.
All right, let's just settle this right now.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, all I was saying was the facts, okay? I wasn't saying anything else for opinions. I'm not weighing an opinion out, nothing like that.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is really the biggest news of this weekend. Um But I do want to say that you were mentioning taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, today me and my wife got our taxes done
Good deal.
Hey, cool.
File electronically, or
at your old job, John.
well, not my old office, unfortunately. I
Oh,
didn't practice up here, but you did the right thing.
no, but we
Uh,
got it done, and honestly, the person we were dealing with, so we normally deal with a lady named Sharon or Shannon or whatever, and she's really cool. She's a sweet older lady. Okay, today, because of a situation at the location where we normally go, which is on Check Lane, John,
mm-hmm.
they had a act up store.
Oh,
We had to go to Blair's Edge location on Blair's Ferry Road.
Frodo, before you continue, you're starting to garble again.
And we were with this
Frodo,
woman
Frodo, you're
You're
garbling.
garbling. I think you may need to shut off video for a little bit.
net unstable.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll keep my video off for now while
yeah.
I'm
There you
actually
go.
talking. That should help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, but anyway, the person who we were working with today
mhm.
was actually someone on the LGBT spectrum, um, F to M,
Okay.
and he he was really cool, like really cool, wasn't he?
Uh,
It was refreshing.
did he do your taxes well?
Oh yeah, and it looks like we're gonna get a good chunk back.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm getting a refund on federal. I owe on state, but thankfully not that much.
We're getting both back.
Well, I had a refund on both last year. Just I don't like the fact that Iowa decides to tax federal refunds. I don't know why they do, but
Wow, I didn't know they did that. That's ridiculous.
I couldn't agree
But
more.
I will say this about Iowa, and this is not meant to be an opinion statement, except for the fact that my opinion of Governor uh,
Reynolds.
Reynolds is still less than stellar. But there's a map somewhere on the internet. I can't remember where it is, but it shows infectivity rates for COVID in each state.
Hmm.
And Iowa is the worst in the country.
Ugh.
What is Arizona like?
We'd have to find that map. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm gonna find one
They're
as
good.
well.
Yeah, I heard on the news that we are having a downward slope in the
Good deal.
We
uh
had 128 new cases confirmed today, with another 28 deaths.
ouch.
It's
Bless you.
alright, I just had a quick cough.
Oh, that's fine.
But yeah, that's. Everyone thinks that I dog Reynolds just because I don't like her. If she actually. Now, what I'm about to say is an opinion,
All right.
okay? But if she actually did what she needed to do to protect the people of this state,
Mm-hmm.
I would not have a problem with her. I understand that could be seen as an infamous statement, but it's just how I feel.
That's
It's fine.
fine.
Uh, Unfortunately, cursory research didn't find the map you're talking about, but
It's all right.
Well, I'll try and find it later, but yeah, it was like the map showed the U.S. with multiple different colors, And if you looked at Iowa, it was black in one map, so it plus 15
Whew.
or greater. And in one map, it was red,
Hmm.
which represented like 50 people per 100,000 or something.
Okay.
By the way, before you
So
go
yeah,
on, I don't know if anyone even noticed. I sneezed, but I muted the mic real quick.
Is
Because
a
if
smart
I will tell
thing.
you this right now, if I didn't, I have a feeling some of you guys would have had your ears blown out.
Probably.
Because my sneeze is loud. I'll be honest. I do not call it an official sneeze unless my throat hurts afterward.
I know.
So it's like, thank God I have that button right there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if I do get ready to sneeze, it's like I gotta
So
mute
how
quick.
does your throat feel after that one?
And, it usually just hurts just a little bit, but but I don't call an official sneeze for me unless it hurts. Because I'll put it this way: if my mother, my brother, and I all sneezed at the same time, we could probably start an earthquake. Trust us, we have loud sneezes.
Yeah. Are you
All
sure
right.
it's
Well,
an earthquake
guys,
or an
I'm
avalanche?
having internet issues. This seems to be happening every so often. So I'm
Okay.
gonna drop out. But
Okay.
I just wanted to come in and see you guys. By the way, you guys that I talked to earlier, I
Mhm.
mean everything I said.
All right.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Yes, that's a good thing.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, let's see what else happened. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can get this up. Let's just say something happened over the weekend,
All right.
and let's just say you're gonna find this
FAU.
absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can get this thing
This
just
is
a
not a
little bit
repeat.
bigger, and I'm gonna try to share it. So give me just a
It's
minute.
all downhill from here.
Okay.
All right, give me just a minute here. Now I can't do it on Zoom because if I do, that freezes up Streamlabs. So that's always the problem. Okay, now let me see if I can do this right. And sorry, you're going to see a bit of a black picture for the moment. I don't want to do that. I just want to get the Google Chrome and get the right window. All right. Okay, there we go. Let's just say, let me give you the background on this guy. Okay, his name is Caleb Pendleton. He is a true freshman at Florida Atlantic University. This is his very first at bat. Okay, I'll put it that way. Now let's see if I can play this. There we go.
1-2. Pendleton, long drive, deep left field, going back to the wall, looking at it fly away is Jostin. What a first at bat for the true freshman Caleb Pendleton, a grand slam. 8:13 p.m. 14 minutes ago when Caleb Pendleton hit a grand slam in his first ever collegiate at bat. He's back to the plate with the bases loaded again. Oh my gosh. He has done it. 2 grand slams in 1 inning for Caleb Pendleton. You've got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. It's 12-2. FAU. This is not a repeat. It's all downhill from here. Caleb Pendleton can't do any more than get 2 grand slams in his first 2
Shannon,
collegiate
can
at
you share
bats.
the link so we can watch? Or
It's on Facebook. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. 'Cause that's the problem. Cancel. Okay. No, I don't want that. Get back there. All right. Yeah, give me just a minute so I can find it again. Okay. Bear with me.
Well,
No, I want to copy it. I don't want to just. There we go. All right. I hope this works. All right. Da, 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 da. Please let this work. All right. All right. There's the link. I'm going to put it in the Twitch chat as well. So, if anybody wants to see it, it's there.
Well, I'm looking at it now. Let's see if it loads up right.
Okay.
Here we go.
I watched it before the show started, so
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
worried.
Most of us already seen it, but.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
There's more.
Mm. Ah. Yeah, but me, it's like I am so happy that I've got a job again. And the best part is, I don't have to leave the house.
Hey,
Very
you don't
nice.
have to worry about if it's raining the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I am giving my dragon purple, bright pink, and pink scales.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hmm. Must be a change wing.
Take a look.
Oh,
Hold on a
nice.
minute. I'm still watching the.
Oh, the double,
Right.
Mr. Pendleton doing the 2 grand slams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, love it.
Yeah, and someone said, "Sign this kid."
Diamondbacks, sign them.
All right.
I'll tell you right now, whoever gets that kid, they're gonna have a better. They're gonna have a better team.
Whoever gets that kid, let's hope he doesn't burn himself out too quick.
True, that's a good point too. You're right. Because there is such a thing as achieving so much so fast, you get burned out later. That's a good
Don't burn your
point.
candle. To quote a cartoon immigrant, do not do not burn both ends of the candle as it leads to the life of a hairdresser.
What?
Show the picture again, Janet. Didn't have you pinned. Nice.
Yeah, and I've just started it this morning.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's Smaug and psychedelia.
Oh, okay.
I never looked at it that way.
But yeah, let's see what else is going on.
Lala, you got
you-
quiet.
Yeah,
Hey
go ahead.
guys,
I'm just concentrating on XCOM 2 right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was gonna say, you guys know the scene out of the Desolation of Smaug where Smaug wakes up for the first time because Bilbo's in there.
Oh yes, I know exactly
I
what
can
you're talking about.
imagine Smaug wakes up, gets out of his gold, he looks down, so it looks almost like somebody's painted graffiti on his side. Bilbo, and he's like, "Well, intruder, did you find me a satisfactory canvas?"
I'll tell you what's interesting about that part in the Desolation of Smaug. The fact that Smaug is done by Sherlock Holmes and Bilbo is John Watson,
Exactly.
as in Benedict Cumberbatch and oh, what's that other guy's name?
Elijah Haywood, I think.
No,
No, Elijah Wood. That's it.
no, not Elijah Wood. It was oh,
I thought it was Elijah something.
he played that agent in Black Panther. I forgot the actor's name though. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah.
I can look it up real quick.
Oh, wait, I haven't even got to the fun part yet. I haven't even got to this dragon's wings
Martin
yet.
Freeman. That's who it
I
was.
think
Martin
did
Freeman.
Elijah Wood play Frodo or something?
Elijah
Bilbo.
No. Bilbo was the older one. Frodo was the one Elijah Wood played. So that's correct.
That's who I'm thinking of. That's
Yeah.
why I got it.
That's okay. Yeah. But yeah, Martin Freeman did young Bilbo Baggins, and it was so weird when you've got Bilbo versus Smaug. It's like, oh great, it's Watson versus Holmes.
The Hobbit and the Dragon, solving mysteries and making sardonic remarks.
Yeah.
I smell sitcom.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, have you seen the original Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
I'm talking to John.
Oh,
Um, you talking about the animated version?
No, the live action.
No, I don't think I have. That
Well,
was
if
before
you ever
my
get a chance
time.
to see it, watch real close when Gandalf calls
yeah,
Shadowfax.
it's on the Two Towers
Okay.
movie.
All right.
Look real close at his feet as he's riding the horse.
Yeah, because I spotted this. This is what happened. I actually had the theater all to myself when I got to see the two towers. Okay, it was a sunny morning. It was like there was someone else. Like, oh, good. I mean, I get to heckle everybody. I can do whatever I want. Don't have to worry about a thing. And I was looking at Gandalf. I was like, wait a second. Are those high top sneakers he's wearing?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because like I
And
know
it was
Ian
a pair
McKellen.
of high tops.
Yeah, I know. It's like I remember Ian McKellen is not that young, so it's like they probably had to put that to help him be able to stand up, for a
I'll
long
tell you
period of time. I was
something.
like,
That's not something new. You remember the old Disney movie Hocus Pocus?
mm-hmm.
One of the bloopers is that Sarah Jessica Parker, Sarah Sanderson, would wear cutoffs, almost Daisy Dukes, under her costume. And at one point, you actually saw them, actually twice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, and what's really fun is it's like, what was it? There was like bloopers from the Highlander TV series where it's like it was something set in like the 1600s and somebody's cell phone went off.
Nice.
Whoops.
That
Well,
was
you know what?
hilarious.
Sometimes the outtakes are better than the. Sometimes the outtakes are better than the actual movie.
That's
Hey
true.
Yep,
guys,
that is true.
I will show you this when we're off the air if you
Okay.
want. Did you know that Smaug actually did an interview with Stephen Colbert?
Oh, sweet. Definitely got to check that out.
You can find clips of it on YouTube. I think I found the whole thing, might have been on Daily Motion.
Okay.
But if you guys want to see it after we're off the air, tell me and I will show it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but it's amazing how sometimes the bloopers can be funnier than the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, like especially in the case of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my
Oh,
I
god.
gotta
don't get
share
me
that with
started.
Ash.
Don't get me started with Guardians of the Galaxy. I already had a chuckle when I found out that Dave Batista plays in it.
Oh
He's Drax,
Oh,
isn't he?
yeah,
you know,
but and some of the bloopers he has. Oh my god, they are hilarious.
oh yeah. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, Ash and I are watching Volume 2 right now.
Yes.
Nice.
hmm
Volume 2 is good because the only reason why I love the Volume 2 because of the '70s soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Ha ha ha
Well,
ha. Staying alive, staying alive.
I don't
hmm
think that was in
Ike,
the
you
book.
probably found out that Oracle is your cherry bomb. Do you guys have something better than a wham bam shangalang and a shalala?
Oh man.
Oh, is that like a wham bam? Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
No.
Sorry.
yeah,
Um,
they had a great '70s soundtrack. I love it when they had that first trailer come out, and I remember I was like, I want this song so badly. And it was so funny. It was Fox on the Run by the Sweet. And it's like I like
Fox
this
on
song.
the run, you're dreaming, everybody come. Sorry about my lack of tone deaf. Sorry about my tone deafness, listeners. I don't care how I sound.
You're
I like
fine.
singing. I like singing.
We don't care. The whole idea is have fun doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like you know, back on Friday when we did Cards Against Humanity. That first game I didn't have any, but you notice I didn't get upset because the reason why it's so freaking random. There's no way to tell. So it's like, what's the point, right?
Here you go.
Mhm. Ooh, nice.
I'm
Christmas
not done
couple.
yet. I'm not done yet either.
I know, but there's sometimes it's like it's so random. How can I? I mean, it's like now I'll tell you, I'm a competitor. I will have my competitive streak. Okay, but in a situation like this where it's so random, it's like, what's the point?
Exactly.
because it's like it's so random, it's so out there. Yeah, I
How
should
far out there? How out there is it?
way out there. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, I let's see. I also had something Saturday night. I had a one-on-one chat with Andrea Romano. Now, if you don't know who she is like the legendary voice director. Okay, she did it for Avatar: The Last Airbender, Batman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited. She even did SpongeBob SquarePants.
Don't forget Teen Titans.
And yep, Teen Titans as well.
Tell me something. Didn't Andrea Romano voice the Shirley the Squirrel character in SpongeBob?
That was Sandy the Squirrel, and no,
Sandy.
that was a woman named not trying to remember her name. I think it was like Carol or something. Hold on.
I can look it up. Let's see.
She was also the voice of Cindy in Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. It was
Carolyn Lawrence, Sandy
that's
Cheeks.
it.
Yep.
I wonder if she's any relation to
that's fun.
Mr. Lawrence.
I don't know.
You guys know who I'm talking about there, right?
No.
He was the voice of Plankton.
Ah.
The one who was always trying to get the Krabby Patty recipe.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What's really funny is that same guy also played the voice of Filbert Turtle.
Wow.
Filbert Turtle?
He was the turtle on Rocco's Modern Life who said things like, "It's really simple. You turn the page, you wash your hands. You turn the page, you wash your hands. You
Mm-hmm.
turn the page, you wash your hands."
That show was good.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't allowed to watch that show, all thanks to Beavis and Butthead.
Oh
I'm
God.
not making that up. Hey,
I
Lala,
believe
have
it,
I
I
ever
believe
shown
it.
you this anecdote?
I don't think
Lala,
Lola heard you.
Hey, Lala, have I ever told you why I wasn't allowed to watch Rocco's Modern Life when I was a kid?
No, why?
It's because my mom taught junior high schoolers at the time. Around the time Ren and Stimpy and Rocco's Modern Life was popular, so was Beavis and Butthead. And the thing of it is, my mom had a bunch of male students in her classes who thought there was no greater joy in life than responding to any and every possible double entendre with
Yep.
Oh
Oh,
God.
the Beavis
Oh.
laugh.
Mm-hmm.
The Beavis laugh.
No, that was the Butthead laugh. The Beavis laugh is more like
My mom would not let me watch Beavis and Butthead. She
my
didn't
mom
like it.
wouldn't either.
I don't
Me,
really
I never liked it. So,
Me neither.
it was all about
It was
personal.
too-
It was
it
all about
was
personal
too-
taste for me. I just could not get into it.
Number one, it was horrible, and number two, it was too dang sexist.
And they had a drugs kind of like a milder version of Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I never really got into it. So
I'll tell you one thing you might like. You know how they would always critique music videos?
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
At one point, they were showed the video of the Kylie Minogue version of The Locomotion.
Oh no.
I like her version.
And
I'm
all
sorry,
they could
I'll
say
admit
is,
it. I like it.
I like it too.
Mm-hmm.
All they could say when they saw her was, it's Barbie.
Lord have mercy. And I grew up on Barbie.
Oh,
I
I can't
don't
remember who
think-
did it. I'm a Barbie girl.
That
And
was Aqua. Oddly enough, they're
Aqua.
Swedish. Actually, I take that back. I think they're Danish. Some kind of North Germanic, I don't know. But
oh, I
I'll tell you.
remember. I thought I was gonna like that song, but oh shit,
well, what's wrong with it?
I don't like the song.
Never mind.
I just don't like it.
Everybody don't like it, but back in them days, that was a classic for teeny weeny boppers.
Yeah. The under 12 set.
Yeah.
Were you at all
Because-
part of ABBA?
Well, I do like some of ABBA's songs.
Yeah, they did it right. They did it right.
Mamma Mia. That's the one song I like by him. Mamma Mia. Here I go again. Why did you ever let me go?
I just like
Mine's is
how they.
mine's is Dancing Queen.
Oh yeah. Do you know they
Fernando, Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia.
all from the same musical? They're all
Uh huh.
used from the same musical. Hey, Lala, when you listen to Dancing Queen, did you catch how ABBA taught themselves to pronounce the English consonant J?
No, no, I didn't.
What they do, the thing of it is, it doesn't exist in Swedish. J is pronounced Y. What they do is try to pronounce D and Y at the same time. So it sounds like they're saying, "You can dance, you can jive, having the."
Oh, I
Oh,
get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I can't say too much because they speak Swedish a lot, speak English a lot better than I speak Swedish. So
yeah. Are you awake, host?
yeah, she
Yeah,
is
I'm here. I'm not
Okay.
asleep.
quiet. She's listening.
Okay. We're getting on the. Are we getting off the beaten track?
No, we're fine.
It's Monday.
It's
Yeah,
Monday.
we didn't
It's
really have
Monday
anything.
Mania.
So
It's supposed to be freestyle, you know.
yeah,
Yep. Um. Okay. Ah, dang, I got itchies. What did I start this?
I forgot. Oh
You,
Patrick
I forgot too.
Itchy.
Yeah, I just this time of the night, just from bugs in the. I don't know. Something I got into earlier today.
Hmm. Uh,
Uh, okay. If how many of you have a dog? A dog's one of those self-watering water things for the dogs.
no.
I don't.
I don't.
I
I
don't
have
know.
two of them. And this is an alert to people who do have them in the audience. You gotta keep an eye on your dog's water. Because I cleaned out the water jug the other day and I looked down and there was these little tadpole looking things in the water swimming around. You know what it was?
What?
Mosquito larvae.
Ooh.
Mosquito
Ew.
larvae. They got in the dog's water.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, were those inside or outside?
Well, one was inside and one was outside.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know.
that'll happen all over the place. You have standing water out there, you'll get it.
Yeah, but these one was in the house because I gotta keep them in both places because I got a dog that drinks more outside than inside. If that makes sense,
Yeah, yeah.
because he has an annoying tendency to run laps, and I mean like this, shoom, 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 running laps around the yard. Yeah. What time is
It's 10 till 8 your time.
it? Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up and let somebody else have a chance to talk.
Yeah. Let's see. Yep.
Was Frodo planning on coming back, or
No, I think he said he was having internet issues. So.
well, too bad he'll miss the Smaug thing.
Oh well. That's all right. Oh. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't get me started, lady.
Well, I'll tell you this: the one thing that's more contagious than COVID-19, but you don't get really sick from, is yawning.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that can be spread even on Zoom. No, I'm kidding. Actually, that can be true, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad temperatures are recovering in a lot of places. Because I mean, think about what happened last week. I mean, I had snow flurries about almost a week ago. It's like snow flurries. I mean, it didn't amount to much, but it's like I was like, holy crap, I still got snow. Yes. Yep, it is a new week, and a lot of places are warming up, thank goodness. But I mean, Texas right now is just in total crisis mode. There's not a lot of clean water, and I watched this on Weather Channel. Like, you can't really cook if you don't have the clean water to cook with. So,
That's why
Oh,
they are
okay.
advising people
to boil
to
water.
Yeah,
boil
that's what I
boil
was
their
thinking.
drinking water.
Hmm.
Boil the water, store it, maybe put a drop of bleach in there to clean it, keep it clean.
Hmm.
Then,
When you need to use it, you can boil the water, and then takes out the bleach, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but a lot of these people are like drivers in Arizona who don't know how to drive when it fucking rains.
Uh-huh. But yeah, it's like Texas had like the craziest temperature drop ever in that time span. It's like minus 20 degrees at least, and some people are like 50 degrees below average
I still can't get past the picture of that ceiling fan
with the
that had the
icicles.
icicles.
Yeah,
The roof had collapsed partially.
yeah. And in
boy,
some places, like the houses were going down to like 40 degrees Fahrenheit inside the house.
yep.
Hmm. But yeah, temperatures are starting to warm up, and Mom was thinking I'll put out my ginger and lemongrass plants this week. Well, my sister-in-law Liz, who's she plants pretty well too. She said wait for about 3 weeks because there may be another cold snap or two. It's like, yeah, that's fine.
Well, you know what my mom always said?
What?
There is usually one more cold snap before Easter.
Right.
That's what happens in March.
Mm-hmm. But and there was something else I was gonna say. Oh yes. This is for everybody in the state of Alabama. This weekend, Friday through Sunday, is the tax-free weekend for severe weather awareness, which means things you buy will not be taxed, like power generators, batteries, flashlights, weather radios. And I'm thinking seriously at LaShawn shop, not you, LaShawn, LaShawn Colvin, the comic book shop owner. I was thinking, with spring coming, the bad weather may be coming, we might want to invest in a weather radio. So,
I
just in case
agree.
of trouble.
I agree because it
Yeah.
saves lives.
Hmm. And since with a tax-free weekend, it's like I don't have to pay the tax on it. So that's a good thing.
So if it's a straight up $50, it's a
It's
straight
straight
up
up $50. Yep. Yeah, batteries will not get taxed. Flashlights. I know they've included portable generators. Of course, one important thing if you're going to use a portable generator, make sure it's used outside the house
Important,
Yeah.
because there have been too many cases of carbon monoxide
Monoxide
poisoning.
poisoning.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be outside the house, and it's got to be a good space away from the house too. It can't be too close to the house.
Yep.
And it would have to be like 12 feet away from the house instead of 12 feet close.
Well, that's about the same, but 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 it's just use it for the basics. Like if it need it for your refrigerator, that's fine. That's no big deal. But if it's like me, I have a very very bright light that I actually bought at the thrift shop. I mean that thing is bright. It's like if the
Duck,
power
that
goes,
hurts. Oh,
yeah, if the power goes out, I've got that right there. It's like that could light my room easily. So
sorry for the moaning. My ankle's hurting.
yeah, that's fine. But yeah, but in all seriousness, people out there are trying to do what's right. But then I saw this too. Josh Johnson, he's our local meteorologist here. He started something new called 12 minutes with, where he talks with someone for about 12 minutes. And he interviewed this guy who used to live in Andalusia, Alabama. Now he lives in Dallas, Fort Worth. He had to put up with this crazy winter weather last week. And one thing he said that kind of made me mad. There were people, there was somebody in a store beating up an elderly couple over zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Hey, Shirley,
yes,
you ever seen people get trampled on Black Friday for the latest toys?
yes.
Yes. How about that one security guard that
That was
worked at
killed.
Walmart?
It was killed. Yeah. But yeah, but I mean, seriously, somebody just wanted to start beating up an elderly couple over zebra cakes.
That's pitiful.
I know. Me, it's like if I saw what was happening, I'd be knocking that guy to next week.
I hope they
Make sure he
busted the
couldn't watch
bastard.
it
I
back.
hope so too. But if it were me and I saw them, it's like, excuse me, let me buy these zebra cakes for you.
You.
That's what I would have done. Because honestly, for people to do that, it's ridiculous.
How old was the elderly couple?
I don't know. You see that you'd have to look at the interview, but you see, Josh interviewed this one person, and but
Over zebra cakes?
over zebra cakes.
Those
Zebra
are the little
cake.
Debbie's, right?
Yeah, the little Debbie
Yeah.
zebra cakes. Yeah,
That is just dumb.
tell me about it.
It's it's
Didn't
It's
you
like
fucking
say this sounds
disgusting.
more
I
like
know.
War Room Wednesday than Monday Mania?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I don't know all the details because of the simple fact that it was part of an interview that Josh Johnson did with this one person. So,
Okay, well, I'm going to keep my opinions to myself.
but yeah, but I mean, if it were me out there, it's like someone needs help. It's like, you give me 5 minutes, I'll go get some food. Okay, because
Right.
that's what I'd rather do. Because it's like these people need help right now. And here's what's really bad. Because of this crazy winter weather, a lot of COVID-19 vaccinations got postponed with this mess.
Uh-huh.
So,
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to turn it into War Room Wednesday.
nah, it's all right.
Oh, you're
But
good.
yeah, but I mean, every so often, we might have a story on Monday that warrants a rant rocket. But let's see. Saja says starting March, the temperatures in my area are gonna be in the 40s and 50s. I hope. Yeah, I know. I've got 60s and 70s this week coming here, so it's like,
We have 80 threatening us.
Well, see the good news. See the good news is we got the snow, but and yes, we got cold for maybe like a couple, 2, 3 days, but that was about it. My rule of thumb is I don't mind the cold, maybe 3 days at the most. Now, if it starts getting to lasting a week, then I've got issues.
Well, at least you know how to layer your clothes.
Yeah, layer the clothes. We never lost power, thank goodness. We kept the water dripping. The pipes never burst. No problem there either. So everything worked out pretty well here. But my brother in Texas, David, he lives in San Antonio. He was stuck in his office 54 or 56 hours.
Yeah,
But
Uh,
I've heard
thankfully, his
about that.
office had power and heat. So,
Yeah.
um, I know that I watched a little bit of the news,
uh huh,
and it showed these pipes that had froze.
uh huh.
And you look at the pipe, and it looked like somebody shot the pipes with a BB gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing how the weather can turn so crazy, and then like a week later, things back to normal. And here in Montgomery, Josh Johnson, he's working on something for this weekend. It's like before the storm, like being prepared. Because Janet, you and I were on the cruise 2 years ago when Beauregard, Alabama, got hit by that EF4 tornado. Remember?
Yeah, we got to watch the weather, to watch it
We
hit
watched
Beauregard
the we
on
watched.
the
Well, we
channel.
didn't watch it live, but we watched like the aftermath of it, all the damage that was done on the
Speaking
on
of
the on our
Beauregard, are
TV
they
on our TV.
recovered yet?
Yeah, they're just about recovered, and I think Josh is doing part of that show in Beauregard. So
Uh-huh.
that's coming up. That 2 year anniversary is coming up, and then of course April 27th here in the state of Alabama, it will be the 10-year anniversary of the big tornado outbreak that took over 250 lives in the state.
Okay, I got a question.
Shoot,
What year was it that you and I were sitting on the computer with the
2009. I remember
we watched this
it was a
big old
tornado in El Reno,
El
Oklahoma.
Reno, and we were watching the doggone debris cloud on radar?
hmm And then I remember I was watching some of the footage, and it was actually going through a pig farm.
Hmm.
Oh God, lend a whole new definition to the saying when pigs fly.
Yeah, Yeah, I think the good news is
Poor
because of the
pigs.
metal railings around them, the pigs were okay. Nobody was injured because
Oh,
they
that's
easily took
good.
cover. So
Uh-huh.
that worked. So that
Sorry, I
well,
didn't mean the bad joke.
no, 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 no. It's fine. It's fine.
I
But
If
thought
you're
you
talking
might have been
about, if
making
you're
a.
going to be talking about weather, I remember I was at home watching the Weather Channel when the tornado hit
La Plata.
not La Plata,
Oh,
well, La Plata, yes, but this one is when they hit Tuscaloosa.
oh yeah.
I've seen that one more than once.
Tuscaloosa and then Birmingham.
Yep. The
The
same
Tuscaloosa,
the same
the
tornado that hit
Tuscaloosa,
Tuscaloosa hit Birmingham.
yep.
And what's
I
amazing
mean,
is I know I've seen this on YouTube. They had like James Span from like 2 o'clock to 10:30 that afternoon, and it's like, and I remember he said at one point we may be on here for 10 hours straight. He was right. Well, maybe it's not
yeah,
2 to 10:30 was when they ended, but he probably stayed on until after probably 2 10 hours because it was crazy. And I remember there was also one with his name is JP Dice. He's from a different station in Birmingham, and it was just him, some necessary personnel, and another meteorologist because they made sure nobody was there at the station that day. And they actually had bits and pieces of falling debris falling live at the station.
I saw that. I saw that. That was crazy.
And they said it could have been some of that debris from Tuscaloosa. Go ahead,
Uh-huh.
Janet.
I was watching a video. I love the what if videos. Have you seen any of the what if videos
hmm
on
I have,
Weather Channel? Do you
I
know
Yes.
have,
which? What would happen if an F5 tornado hit Miami?
Yes, I
I
know what you're
think they
talking
did
about.
Miami, Washington D.C., and
Dallas.
Dallas.
I know exactly what you're talking about. What was
and
the
I
name?
remember the one with DC, and it got me to thinking because, to be honest with you, when the La Plata tornado hit, there was one tornado that was spotted
hmm
in DC,
Yeah.
but it didn't happen. And I was like, ooh. And when I saw it on the news and I was living in Largo, my mom was like, is that a tornado in DC? I was like, Mama, if it hits here, where can we go? And my
hmm
aunt's like, we can go to the bathroom. I'm like, the bathroom is not going to help us any. Plus, who's going to be fitting in one small bathroom?
That's true.
What?
And we
Because
can't.
I remember the La
So,
Plata tornado was exactly 2 weeks after 9/11, and there is a photo of the funnel cloud behind the Washington Monument.
yep, 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 yep.
I'm
And
back here, you.
Mm-hmm.
that is absolutely correct, Shirley, because
Mm-hmm.
I was part of that daggone thing.
Yeah. It's
Well,
like,
And we
knock on wood,
were
the
out of power
worst
for like
thing,
3 days.
mm-hmm.
knock on wood, the worst thing I've ever been through is haboobs and derechos.
Mm-hmm. Whereas here, I'll tell you this: the funny thing about the April 27th outbreak, there's that map. We have all those warnings and everything. From Montgomery South, one red polygon. That's it. But if you go like maybe 30 miles north of Montgomery, all the way to the border, it was all hell.
I believe it.
But somehow I missed it. But I feel like one of these days my luck is going to run out.
I believe it. I believe it totally.
hmm
You know what? If you
Well,
moved here, you could still work from home, right?
Yeah, but it's going to take
I'm
a
just
lot to
gonna
get me to
say,
move because this has been my home for too long.
Uh huh. But always remember that you'd be welcome here.
I know.
Be
But,
welcome in Iowa too, and it's a lot closer.
hmm yeah, but, one thing I'm really grateful for is the fact that, somebody's willing to give me a chance to work.
Nice.
hmm
I believe that, Shirley, because nobody don't like to be out of work.
No, I mean,
Nobody.
you see, now I was thinking, I was ready to give up, but it's like, wait a minute, I'm not the only one here. There are millions of people that lost work because of COVID-19. I did not. But still, I mean, I mean, it still put me in the competition with other people. It was like, they need jobs too, and I can't fault them for that, right?
True.
Right.
But I'm happy to say I am an administrative assistant for it's a company called Ciox Healthcare. I looked it up. It is a real legitimate company based out of Alpharetta, Georgia. So that's one of the first things I always do. I always look up to see if it's a real legitimate company. This one is. So it worked out. It worked out. It's like, I don't believe it. I have a job where I can work from home. Now, the only thing is, I was supposed to work at LaShawn's shop in the morning. I told her first. So she said, don't worry about it. If you get the time in the afternoon, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. So,
You lucky.
hmm
You's lucky. And I'm happy for you, Shirley.
I mean, I've got the experience. I've got the know-how. It's just, I was just waiting for somebody to give me a chance.
Right. Absolutely.
hmm But I have been applying to other places too. I have applied as a curator of exhibits at the Alabama Department of Archives and History. That would have been a pretty cool job. But, I'm always going to keep other things going. I'm going to keep applying just to play it safe, just in case, something may not work out because you never know, right?
I
Better
agree.
be
So you
prepared.
start before you.
Mhm.
I agree. Keep those resumes in handy. That's what I do.
Mhm. Oh, I do too.
Apply everywhere you can get.
Yeah,
It's
what
not much, but at least it'll get your foot in the door.
yeah, what is amazing is some of these job listings have been on Facebook. And I double
Oh,
check,
that's the
they are
best. Hey,
legit. They're
hey, that's
legitimate.
yay. That's the best place to find a job too.
Mhm. Yeah, but I'm just happy that, I've got a chance to do something because I will tell you this right now. I'm going to get some good money out of this. I'm going to work my damn tail off to earn it.
But yes, but always take moderate breaks,
Oh
like
yeah.
moderate rest from times to times, so that way you won't
Oh yeah, I know
um
because what I'm probably going to do is I start at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I may take a break about 11:30 to eat lunch. So
mhm,
when push comes to shove, you see, I know at Herb Jones when I used to work there, we would have 12-minute breaks, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then we have lunch in between. So I don't know if that's going to happen here, but even 10 minutes would be enough.
right.
Just get my mind off things. Relax, watch some TV, then get right back to work. Because the best thing is I get to work from my home computer, which is right here. My bed's right there. So
For my reference, they're paying you by the hour or by the year?
hour.
Okay, okay.
hmm
Uh,
And I'll tell you what it is after the show.
that's cool. That's
All
cool.
right. All right, but anyway, I think this is a good place to wrap things up, don't you think?
I agree.
Hmm.
All right, so anyway, here's our schedule for this week. We've got Tune In Tuesday tomorrow, Warzone Wednesday, of course. Thursday is our Thumbs Up Thursday wild card, which is going to be review, and we're going to do a lot of talking about WandaVision with myself, Mike, and
You.
Ashley. That's going
Yes.
to be
Hate to
fun.
say it, guys, I may be a little late on Tuesday.
That's okay.
Pastor's doing a dinner and Bible study that I plan on going to.
Not a problem, because our first rule on this show, real life goes first.
Yep.
Just so you know that Belch was not intentional and was not meant as a pun.
No, that's fine. That's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, and then Friday, our Friday Fun Day game du jour will be Nearly Naughty Mad Libs because after all, we're saving Shell Shock Live for next Friday. So,
Hold on, guys.
okay. Hold on. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm kidding. All right, so anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the ending first. So give me 10 seconds here. All right, with that in mind, I'm just going to say this right now. Everybody have a great night. Have a safe night. Stay dry, stay warm, stay safe. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And we'll see you tomorrow night for Tune In Tuesday. So have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Night, everybody.
Good night.